What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Fareed, and in today's video I just want to kind of highlight 3 upgrades that we could expect coming to Cardano as a part of 2023. Now this is going to be a much more laid back video than my normal videos, where I'll just kind of be highlighting what I can expect, or what we can expect, I believe, within the Cardano community to be coming very soon. Now let's just quickly jump straight into this. If you guys don't already know what Cardano is, it's a decentralized blockchain, and right now we are actually in the throes of our development. So as it states here from the official Cardano website, Cardano is a blockchain platform for changemakers, innovators, visionaries with the tools and technologies required to create possibility for the many, as well as the few, and bring out the positive in terms of global change. Now, the first major upgrade that I want to highlight that we could essentially expect to see coming to Cardano are going to be non-synthetic stablecoins. Now, you might be wondering, why am I showing you guys the Indigo protocol? Because they are a synthetic asset protocol building on Cardano. But before I jump into the other 2 stablecoins that I want to highlight as a part of this video, I just want to give them their due diligence. Now, having said that, they're going to be a platform, right, providing people with access to price exposure basically through the use of synthetic assets. They just recently launched the iETH token, which is a synthetic representation of the Ethereum token. So if we jump into here, we can see that we have access already to iUSD, which is a synthetic version of the US dollar, as well as iBTC and iETH. Having said that, I think that we are off to a very great start here when it comes to iUSD, and the peg for this particular synthetic representation of the dollar has held up pretty strong. So I just wanted to kick things off with that right there first. But the next one is actually going to be a fiat-backed stablecoin that we can expect to also be coming to Cardano. Now, this should be taking place sometime in 2023, and this will actually be the USDA stablecoin backed by actual fiat, which will be launched by Emurgo. Now, if you guys don't know what Emurgo is, it's the official commercial arm and the founding entity of the Cardano blockchain. And so, as I mentioned before, this will be slightly different than the synthetic representation of the US dollar that we have with the Indigo protocol, in the sense that this will actually be backed by US dollars. So the peg should stay relatively stable here, being that there's actually US dollars backing this particular stablecoin. Now, as a part of 2022, there was a lot of talk about hopefully getting some kind of stablecoin on Cardano. As I mentioned before, we got all the way up to getting the iUSD token, which I think was a great start. Again, this will essentially just be a way for people to move their assets, right, from volatile tokens, i.e. the Cardano token itself, as well as altcoins or tokens that are actually built on top of the Cardano network. Now, moving along here, the second stablecoin that we could expect to start to see roll out as a part of 2023 is actually going to be the JED stablecoin. Now, this article here actually kind of caught me by surprise, because CNBC is quite a reputable source, and the fact that they're covering the JED token, I think, speaks a lot for them. Now, JED is going to be slightly different than what we have with USDA, in the sense that this will be an algorithmically backed stablecoin. So we have an synthetic stablecoin, we also have a fiat-backed stablecoin, and we'll hopefully also get access to JED, which will be a algorithmically backed stablecoin as well. Just quickly summarizing the official CNBC article, it states that the goal of JED is to become the coin with which all transaction fees on the Cardano network will be paid with. This will allow for a uniform, predictable transaction cost rather than having volatile gas fees. And as I mentioned before, this is something that we are looking forward to for quite a bit of time. We heard from Shahaf Bar-Jefin, who is the CEO of Cody, which is basically the arm behind JED. Now, in order to maintain its peg, JED will have a reserve of base currencies that they will mine, and it will burn other stable assets and reserve currencies in order to contain fluctuations. So if you guys head over to their testnet, which I'll leave a link to down in the description below, you can actually go through the process of minting the Shen token, as well as minting the JED token itself, and then doing the opposite, which is burning both of those to essentially redeem your ADA. So that's going to be, I want to say, the first major upgrade that we can expect building on Cardano, or coming to Cardano, I should say, as a part of this new year in 2023, which will be stablecoins. The next are going to be scaling solutions. So what I have here is a quick synopsis, of the Hydra scaling solution that'll hopefully be coming to Cardano sometime in 2023. Now, if it's your first time hearing about Hydra, it's going to be a Cardano layer 2 scaling solution aiming to increase transaction speed through low latency and high throughput, while also offering minimized transaction costs. So if you guys aren't already seeing the theme here, everybody is essentially trying to lower the cost and lower the barrier to entry, as well as the friction, right, of actually using and interacting with the Cardano blockchain. In addition to that, each Hydra head works as an off-chain mini ledger shared between a small group of participants, and developers can essentially use Hydra heads to add specialized complex protocols on top of Cardano. So I think in terms of flexibility for developers building on Cardano, Hydra heads are going to open up a lot of opportunity and specifically, I think, a lot of adoption. And so again, it's going to increase the throughput, the speed in which we can actually perform actions on the Cardano network. And the fact that particular projects can essentially kind of mold this to kind of fit their particular protocol, I think is key. Now, the one last thing that I want to mention is going to be oracles on Cardano. So heading over to the official IOHK website, it states here Cardano is planning to integrate Chainlink oracles for real-time market data. If you don't know what an oracle is, right, at the heart of it, it's simply just a way to get off-chain data, things such as the weather, prices, and things like that, onto the blockchain in a fast and secure manner. Now, you're going to need different providers to essentially do this, being that you don't want to necessarily rely on a single oracle provider. But right now in the space, we've already seen that Chainlink has integrated with a bunch of different blockchains, and they're now looking to potentially integrate with Cardano as well. So they are a reputable source, and I'm definitely looking forward to this particular collaboration with Chainlink. Now, what exactly does Chainlink do, right? So Chainlink provides Oracle services to power hybrid smart contracts on any blockchain. Chainlink Oracle networks enable smart contracts to reliably connect to any external API, again, which is just essentially just a way of getting off-chain data onto the network, leveraging secure off-chain computations for feature-rich applications. In addition to that, Chainlink currently secures tens of billions of dollars across DeFi, insurance, gaming, and other major industries, offering global enterprises and leading data providers a universal gateway to all blockchains. Now, I do also want to mention that Cardano has their own in-house oracle, which is the C3 oracle. Now, Charlie 3 is essentially just right now working within the Cardano ecosystem, and we've already seen them partnering up with a few of the top dApps. That said, I would expect that we get additional oracle platforms such as OrcaFax, who are also building on Cardano, gain much further traction and adoption over the course of 2023. That is going to wrap it up for today's brief video, in which we talked about some upgrades that we can expect coming to Cardano as a part of this new year, which is the 2023 year. That said, we can expect to see the launch of USDA as well as the Jet stablecoins. On top of that, we'll be looking forward to Hydra's layer 2 scaling solution, as well as oracles like Chainlink, as well as C3 continuing to build on the network. If you guys appreciated this video, then please make sure to tap that like button. If it's your first time stopping by the YouTube channel, consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, then make sure to leave those down in the comment section below. I will see you guys in the next video.